Oscillon hasn't a good playstyle versus eekso, you will see. Oh, well, we will see. The favorite, according to the ladder ranking, I believe, is Oscillon. Oh, no, I got that mixed up. No, they are very close together in the standings at 16th and 14th. But Oscillon probably comes into this as this slight underdog, mainly because eekso's been crushing it recently on my stream. He's won 2 tournaments in a row on my stream. Although that's not the exact same as a show match. It's not completely identical to a show match. It's about as close as you can get to a show match setting. However, Oscillon in his last match on stream came back from behind against... He recently beat Lottie, but before that he reverse swept Xander. That's what it is. So Oscillon's going for his 3rd series win in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Which would be quite impressive, because obviously the standard of play that we have on stream these days is pretty high. eekso is the man who's been really in form recently, though. We'll see how the styles are going to match up. Oscillon loves to just play very, very close to the car. And he's got a bump onto eekso. The ball's not moving fast enough, though, and that should be 1-0 eekso, and it will, to start things off. I like the aggression from Oscillon, but perhaps a little bit misguided, as he forgot to accelerate the ball sufficiently. By the way, Guanyin, I do appreciate the 250 bits. You're currently the bit leader of the week, so how does that feel? Satnav37, thanks for 2 months in a row. I appreciate that also. Tell you what, that was a very well done shot. Or well done bounce dribble, though. That's what I meant to say, by Oscillon. It's a shame that the shot was a little bit rushed, because he had eekso exactly where he wanted him. eekso shows him how it's done at the other end. A little bit of a fortunate bump on the exit from the corner there by eekso. But he'll take those. I'll tell you, he will take those. What time is it there across the pond? It's just about 11:37 p.m. And when I say just about 11:37 p.m., I mean precisely 11:37 p.m. I've just got home from a weekend away, but, you know, no time to sleep. Gotta get live on stream and watch eekso demo Oscillon to save a shot. A great start by the Englishman. Oscillon's played against a fair few English players on my stream. I think he's definitely put against Flores and Devo. This will be another one to add to the list. He's not had a great record against the English players in the past. Has he played against anyone else? He played against Sebadam. I'm not sure if he has. I don't think he has. That might be the 2 Englishmen that Oscillon's versed in a 1 versus 1 setting. What a save by eekso. Just denying that shot by his mere presence. He's off to a flying start. We've got to think that he is not in fact using ball cam here, but either way, Oscillon can't keep this one out. Not enough aggression here from Oscillon, and we've seen that from him in the past. He likes to sit back, bait his opponents into the final few yards of the field. He tries to get them to overcommit and then use his own mechanics and positioning to retake control. He's got another great bounce dribble started, but the shot again lets him down. It's a consistent problem for Oscillon today. He's not making his shots work. He's had eekso exactly where he wants him twice. Thanks, Dire Straits, for that very eloquent sentence. I could have put it better myself, and eekso couldn't put that shot any better himself. He's playing a very calculated game. 5-0 versus Oscillon. We've seen this happen to Oscillon once in the past against Lethamyr in the 12 Titans, where he did fall behind by a significant margin early on. And although he fought back bravely, it never looked like he was going to be able to make it happen. That's a beautiful dunk at the end of this air dribble, though. And you know, some players like to play from behind in a safe fashion. They want to try and sort out their defense before they try and go on the offensive side. But Oscillon has shown, you know what? I'm losing by 5 goals. I've got to start taking some risks, try and close this gap. And he's started well. That's not a good follow-up, though. He's had bad shots and now a bad flick today. Lots of things not going very well for Oscillon in offense. eekso, on the other hand, I think he's, yeah, that's 5 goals from 7 shots. That is really not too bad at all. Hugh Wills, thanks for the 500-bit cheer. Everybody be sure to get your football emotes if you don't have them already. Celebrating the World Cup with any cheer at all. I'm sure most of you have them already. Even a 1-bit cheer will get you those emotes. Not sure if it's permanent or just for the duration of the World Cup. I'm sure someone in chat can let you know. This is exactly the way I'd expect Oscillon to play this out defensively. Baiting eekso in. He says, I'm going to wait for you to make the first move here. I'm not too interested in it myself. Look at that. Shot difficulty by Oscillon. Almost no boost. And he's still going for the flip reset. eekso has a flip reset of his own. He's going to play it very slowly. Actually misses the ball, but Oscillon also way out of the play. eekso is just going for mind games here. He wants to demolish Oscillon from the inside out. Oh wait, sorry AJ Bones. You watched 15 ads of that, mate. I was going to glance over to see what the alert was, because I heard a few that I missed, and I do appreciate the 104 bits. And yeah, you say second place. Hugh Wills is unfortunately knocked in third place. Still on the leaderboard though, and it all counts. Well, I talked about Oscillon taking high risk plays to try and bring this one back, but he's kind of been forced into a safe game, or at least forced into a more safe play style, just by eekso's dominant possession in the past 40 or 50 seconds. It's been very one-sided in terms of territory and ball control. W Love, thanks for the 300 bits. He's taking number two. More football emotes ready to be unlocked for everybody else. Another failed flick by Oscillon. This one a little bit more of a redirect on his own hit. Still, 3 goals in just over a minute is much better than what he had earlier on in the game. He's down by 5 very early on. Since then, he's looked to be stabilized, at least a little bit. eekso is still piling on the pressure though. Oscillon was way out the game there. Second to the ball. Good blind jump over to eekso to stay alive, not just in this play but also in the game. And he's forced an own goal to make it 2. Oscillon starting to come back here. And you know, eekso's had a fair bit of luck in the little tussles that they've been having together. When the cars are getting locked up, eekso's been coming out on top on numerous occasions, so it's nice to see Oscillon catching a break there. He's going to need to take the ball off eekso again though, and he's not gone back for boost to do so. He has used every single ounce of boost to close the distance to the ball. He knows eekso is not going to give it to him easily, and he needs to try and force a misplay. That is not going to happen though. eekso is just too quick, and he just gets it over the line. It wasn't a bad effort by Oscillon defensively, but his car had a little bit too much momentum in the same direction the ball did. Big NK Lamek, thanks for the prime sub by the way. I do appreciate that a lot. Welcome to the stream. It's not yet over for Oscillon. If he could squeeze this one in, but no, he can't. eekso do it for him. And you know, eekso, try not to make it so obvious. I've scripted this. I know it's supposed to be a draw, but it's a little bit obvious. eekso. Oh, that's painful. He's just turned straight into the ball and stuck it in his own net. Oscillon back within 2. It looked like it might have been a scoreable angle, but he only managed to hit the post. Got very fortunate. Here he comes off the ceiling. Not a bad effort. Oscillon gets denied by the crossbar though. I have to agree with Oscillon's shot selection though. Given the fact that he's down by 2 goals and he needed to score quick and the ball's high up on the wall, I don't hate that. I really don't hate that shot choice by Oscillon. That would have been fantastic had it worked. And there weren't many other easier ways to get the ball into the net. If he'd gone for a light touch off the wall to take the ball downfield, the angle would have been extremely tight. You know, sometimes I'm saying players can just go for that half volley. I don't think that was one position that he could have done it though. I really don't. I think the angle would have been too tight at the back wall. I have done this right. eekso 1, Oscillon 0. I'm not sure if the in-game series score is ever going to be right. It says 0-0. It said 1-0, now it says 0-0. I'll have to wait and see if it fixes itself. Who am I rooting for at the World Cup?
This is my first time donating on stream and it had to be you, Smile. Thanks for the great content as always.
Web Siffy, thanks man. I appreciate that a lot. Or woman. But yeah, thanks so much for the £3.50. And you're welcome. Okay, eekso's just changed car. He's not happy with his Octane
my
win.
Sprinkler goes like this and comes back like.
Oh, not a bad start though.
The channel, Johnny. Keep it up. Mwah 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 moo moo me me mwah.
How about that mind game by Oscillon? eekso's just switched car, and it's not a good start for him. We didn't get to see much of eekso from Oscillon's perspective, but he knew exactly what had gone wrong for his opponent. He's also going to make it 2. eekso denies him at the near post. Again, weak shot from Oscillon. He's had quite a few shots not going in the direction that he wants them to go in. That touch, though, is fantastic. If he'd managed to reverse that one in, I would have been surprised and impressed simultaneously. eekso looking for the bait. Oscillon doesn't take it. He knows the shot's off target. And he plays that 50-50 masterfully. Look how he fades away from the ball and lifts it gracefully to its final destination. This 50-50 really did make this offensive move possible, though. Just making eekso pass the ball right into him. The green screen's tearing up. Oh, sorry about that. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Oh, never mind. I was going to say let me fix that while eekso scores this kickoff goal, but he's missed it. But yeah, I'll fix it anyway. Is it really breaking up badly? I'm not sure if it is, actually. Looks to be pretty good. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'll leave it for now. I can't really see anything different about it. Do I know the difference between UDP and TCP? No, I do not. The Guardian. What is that? Please don't tell me that that's a really stupid thing to not know about. Because if it is, I'm going to feel rightfully stupid. AJ Bones, thanks for another 60 bits, man. Got a feeling that might be a little bit battle going on just off the scoreboard. Oh, what a save by Oscillon. Is he going to get rewarded with a counter-attack goal? Looks like he will. If he can land his midfield dodge, which he does. Commitment by eekso was a little bit too much there. Despite the wave dash and the dodge straight afterwards, he was still second to the ball. Who am I rooting for in the World Cup? I don't really have any one team that I'm particularly rooting for. Am I going to see Jesse Clip? Or you guys want me to see... you guys want me to react to Jesse Clips again? Are there any new good ones? I'm down, obviously. Always down to watch some Jesse Clips. So I'm not sure about this car change for eekso. This doesn't seem like a wise decision. It certainly isn't looking like it's playing out very well. Most of the time that someone switches to Batmobile from Octane in the middle of a series, it's to adopt a much more defensive approach, a little bit more precise strategy, perhaps. But eekso's been playing very high up the field, just like he was in the Octane. And although it's working now, it hasn't been working for the majority of this game. The Batmobile, not such a brute force car as the Octane. You need to be a lot more accurate with your hits, a lot more deliberate with your touches. And so far it's not working too well for eekso. The one thing that I'm thinking of is he might not have liked how that game finished. He did win the game 1 in the Octane, but the final 4 minutes, I think Oscillon actually had the lead, 4-3. Or was it 4-2 even? I'm not sure which side of the first minute eekso's 5th goal came in. But he probably didn't like how the game finished off. He's thinking, okay, Oscillon's starting to win a lot of kickoffs here. He's starting to win a lot of challenges. Maybe I'll switch it up to the Batmobile and catch him off guard. Maybe I can take him by surprise. Oh, look at that from eekso. Does get the dunk. Oscillon was trying to play another slow 50-50 on his goal line, no less. Look at this from Oscillon. Just fakes a 50-50, but he wasn't able to get the ball past eekso this time, even though he did get eekso to hit it right into him. Merp1991, thanks for the half year of Twitch Prime subbing. I appreciate that. Although I have to say, it's not a guarantee. I don't know if they were all Twitch Prime subs. I don't have any visual on that. But either way, I really appreciate that. Hold on a second. Oscillon, what is going on, mate? eekso is starting to put a real threat. Even in the first half of the game, Oscillon had a big lead. But it's starting to disappear, and he needs to be careful. The very controlled and reactive approach that Oscillon takes to 50-50s. If eekso gets a read on that, he's going to get very easy dunks and big wins over the top. The Oscillon's flick game 2, significantly better than it was in game 1. Richie boy, thanks for the 500 bits, man.
Came for the haircut, stayed for the nose. Mwah mwah.
Higher rank in Johnny's stream than in Rocket League now. Merp 1991. That might change. Well, actually, I mean, I hope it changes. Good luck ranking up, but I'll have to rejig the on-stream ranks. You know, eventually, when we get 3-year subscribers a year from now, if we ever get 3-year subscribers, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're gonna have to make 3-year the grand champion, 2-year will be champion, and then 1 year will be diamond. 6 month will be platinum. 3 month will be gold, and then the regular sub will be silver, and then of course I think the 4-year sub badge is the next one that you get on Twitch after that, so then that'll push it all back even further, and at that point chat will be bronze. That is the dream, really. If we can get chat to be bronze rank. eekso says wow in the chat. Must be impressed by Oscillon's save. These guys have yet to succeed with their air dribble bumps. We've had a 0% success rate with any offensive bump plays, really. South America and RLCS, bring it on. I would love to see it. More regions. It's got to be a good thing, in my opinion. And I know in the last interview that Josh from Psionics, the head of their esports team, he did an esports with Red Bull recently. I think it was Red Bull Esports. And he did say that they're looking to get more regions involved, which is awesome. And I'm very excited to see how that goes. Let's just leave it on Oscillon reverse camera for a minute, because why not? This bug still exists. It's very cool, isn't it? We've got fixed camera glitch, reverse camera glitch, all kinds of glitches.
Hey Johnny, what's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is really heavy, and one is a little lighter. Ha ha ha, kill me.
That is one of the worst jokes I've heard in a while, but yeah, not bad. It's not the worst, but it's pretty bad. You know what I mean? Goodness me. Hey, look at this. Oscillon with a demo goal in offense. We've not seen much of this entire series. And eekso must have thought he was pretty safe. Oscillon snipes him as he's coming back down off the wall. Well played by Aussie. And he's going to be able to tie up a series if he can keep on winning kickoffs like he has been for the majority of the final 8 minutes or so. He has figured out eekso pretty well. And what's he been doing to win these kickoffs is predominantly push strategies, funnily enough. And eekso's been trying all sorts of things to change who's winning those. Let's keep an eye on this. Both these players going for push strat kickoffs. This time eekso, a bit more of a blocking
I've
method.
not seen you on in so long. How do I even lose this streak? Also, Mr. Boy, I would like to say moi. No,
you didn't lose the streak, Facterio. You got it. You're 4 months in a row. Appreciate that. Was saved by Oscillon. 7 boost and a dream to keep it as a 1-goal lead. He doesn't use any of it for this save, but it's not much of a clear. Really tough stuff now for Oscillon. eekso denying all the boost on the exit. Can Oscillon hold on for 12 seconds, make it 10? eekso finally gets his hands on the ball, but Oscillon has got the boost advantage now.
But hey, what's up?
And another demo is going to make Oscillon tie the series up. A good finish there by Oscillon. Oh, I see what you mean with the green screen bugging. It's actually me that's bugging, not the green screen. Yeah, there we go. I'm going see-through. Sorry about that. I do, in fact, have my entire arm with me today. I didn't leave any of it behind. That's a pretty decent game there. I might go and take a look at that save that Oscillon was able to make on eekso's aerial or air dribble bump goal attempt. I'm quite curious to see how he managed that without dying. Ollie, thanks to the Twitch Prime sub, and Diabolical Ace, thanks to the 3 month in a row. It wasn't automatic this month. Hey, it's a Twitch Prime, not automatic. You just click that. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, thanks to all you guys who swing by and click that Twitch Prime button. It does mean a lot. It does support me a lot. You know, I wouldn't be able to stream as much as I do, or at all, if it wasn't for you guys. So I do appreciate that. Your Twitch Prime is all for you. Facterio, I appreciate that. Really, I do. I'm in a heavy appreciation mode right now. I always am when I come back from RLCS, because I've just been showered with so much love by all of you guys over there. What up, Val? You spent your $4 from Gift Your Game yet? What are you gonna get? Gonna buy just a whole pile of gifts, probably. We're back in the Octane for eekso. And I do agree with this decision. He looks so much more confident in the Octane. His Batmobile movement just didn't seem as well oiled. It didn't seem as well practiced. Descrubs replied to all subs. What? Next time you get one? I don't know what that means, but thanks, dude. Thanks a lot. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, boost over ball. I knew something had gone wrong there. There shouldn't be a goal that quickly. There. You got an upgrade to your PC since your main board died. The new Ryzen is insane for streaming and stuff. Awesome, man. That's so cool that you're using it to help your content creation. Keep it up. I'm sure you're going to score many more silly goals with the new setup. And remember to press F1 to gift them. And I think I could do that as well. Watch, we're going to have to try and do that this time. The thing I've not tested yet is the new Bad Panda app, well, the latest version of the Bad Panda app while we're spectating. See what kind of perspective we come out with if we gift something. Does it even work? We have to wait for a goal and see. Just loaded it right now. But yeah, we actually have a very, very close series here. eekso started off all guns blazing, and then since his early 5-0 lead in game 1, it's been back and forth. These guys have been extremely close to each other in skill, and very few mistakes. You know, that was one of them, but very few. Does it work as spectator? We're hoping that it will eventually. I've not tried yet, but yeah, it says clip saved. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see the hooray clip saved in the top right there? Or is that just me? Also, I'm not sure. I think I probably did that fast enough. Are any of these people nervous? I doubt eekso or Oscillon are too nervous, honestly. You know, I talk about nerves sometimes during show matches, but you know, in a 1-all or you know, a series that's completely even like this, I don't think these guys are going to be feeling too nervous. They're probably just very focused because it's very close stuff here. Extremely evenly matched, and I'm sure that they've matched up several times in the past, as they do play a good bit of ranked ones between them. Both very high rated this season. Oscillon's going to go for this. He's not put it in though, and surely should have realized that it was off target. eekso knows it's hit the post, turns around and punishes him. That was risky stuff by Oscillon. You know, on a second look, it may have been scoreable. It's hard to tell. Very hard to tell whether or not that was scoreable. Oscillon, he needed to wait until the last possible second. I mean, it sounds counterintuitive. Oh, wait till the last possible second, make the shot harder. But his car is not slowing down, the ball is, and that's why he needs to wait longer there to make the shot a little bit more doable. You're going to scam a good player out of their goal using gift your game? Nah, AJ Bones, I'm not going to use any of these goals. If I did enter like if one of these players scored an incredibly good goal and I gift it and they didn't, and then there was another good goals contest, I would send it to them and let them enter. You know, I'm not about that life. The theft life. How would you be able to get on your stream to 1v1 somebody? Pretty much just get really high rated consistently. Because I actually do rate the 1v1 ranked ladder very highly when looking to see who the best 1v1 players are. Because back in the day when Marky was number 1 and Scrub was number 2 in the world, in everybody's estimation, guess who number 1 was in ranked? It was Marky. Guess who number 2 was? It was Scrub. Then Scrub kind of took over. Guess who number 1 was in ranked? Scrub. And then Cuxer started to climb up the leaderboard, and he obviously at that point he started challenging Scrub. You know, the players who are the best in one's series are usually the best in one's ranked as well, because you need to be so consistent to climb up in Rocket League leaderboards. And 1v1 does not have any shenanigans with team play, or any disadvantages with team play. It's just straight up who's going to be better in this game. 50-50 from eekso is going to take Oscillon out of the play. I did love Oscillon's wall demo right before this though. eekso's been caught by quite a few of those. I think 3 in the past 2 games. Needs to be very careful. He should know by now Oscillon is going to chase him no matter where he goes if he thinks he can get a kill. Good early challenge there by Oscillon. Look how fast he shut down the ceiling shot. That's all he could do there to try to stop eekso from opening up the angle, which Oscillon wouldn't be able to stop. That challenge by eekso is fantastic. This is not an easy thing to do, to just weave in a challenge in reverse with a half flip. It looks simple, but what eekso did there, which is so smart, is he waited till Oscillon was completely behind the ball, because he knew then his vision would be impaired and he wouldn't be able to see eekso creeping forward. These guys are really doing a lot of fake 50-50s. There's another one by eekso. He's got the open net as a reward, but not enough boost to put it in. 4 goal deficit now for Oscillon. Can he start a comeback? Needs to pretty much score every attack right now, because he's not been getting that many opportunities this game. At the current rate that he's getting chances, he will not actually have a chance to equalize. I think that's just squeezed in. It has. Now it's down to 3. Plenty time on the clock, but is Oscillon going to play at a fast enough pace to utilize it? Sarteezy, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, dude. Welcome to the stream. I think I'm up to date with all the subs. If I'm not, then please do let me know. Look at this from eekso, so risky. Wave dashes and takes the ball past Oscillon to set up another ceiling shot. What a time waste, and Oscillon has to challenge early. He can't let eekso knock down all these seconds off the clock. It looks like eekso will get a goal out of all this. And this perfectly illustrates why ceiling shots are becoming more viable in 1v1. You don't even have to go for a risky play anymore. Players like eekso are so good at setting up the ceiling shot, and then if they realize that their shot is not going to work, no problem. Just catch the ball on the floor, set it up on the other side, grab the boost, and if that one doesn't work, no big deal. We're just going to control the ball on the other side. So much time being wasted. Valuable time for Oscillon, and time that eekso does not need at all. And eekso will avoid the back wall demo this time. Masterful control to finish off the game. And look at that pop by eekso. Oscillon actually reads it somehow. But a great ending to the game to close out in one-sided fashion. eekso one game away from taking this. I would have had eekso probably winning this one 3-2 coming in, so we're not far off there. I'm just going to say G3, game 3. G3 Esports. Teeth Warmer, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Teeth Warmer, that would be kind of weird. Do they exist? Sounds like kind of a weird thing. Porcelainus, no, not at the moment, but that's always subject to change. You never know. Do more 2v2 tournaments. Yeah, I'm sure we will. Eventually. I might do a tournament tomorrow, actually. If anybody's watching my stream in the early afternoon, I might be doing a tournament. Crossbar denies Oscillon an early ceiling shot lead. And again, eekso punishes on the counter. So many easy goals for eekso. And that shows you the difference between Oscillon and eekso's ceiling shots. We saw numerous ceiling shots at the end of the game. In game 3, which eekso was taking. And even if he missed, he would recover and retake possession at absolutely no danger of a counter-attack. One ceiling shot for Oscillon. He misses it, lands in eekso's goal, and eekso scores. Of course, Oscillon was not expecting to miss. He was expecting to get barred down, no doubt. Tournament today? No tournament today. It's just going to be a bit more of a chill stream after this series is over. Might do a replay review, might do 2, we'll see. Might just have a chat. Oh my goodness, eekso with a nutty save. No boost at all. Jumps off the inside of the post. It was the only way that he could reach Oscillon. And look at this reading of the game by eekso. I mean, Oscillon was doing this pretty well earlier, but eekso has just perfectly backed away from a 50-50 and manipulated the ball in his direction. 3-0. Another strong start for eekso. He's had the more consistent offense, and that is just more inconsistency slipping in for Oscillon. The quality of Oscillon's shots have just not been up to par today when compared to eekso. The one thing he has been winning in up till now is the demo game on the back wall, but eekso returns in similar fashion. We're starting to see now a bit of a change of pace. If this was eekso scoring a counter-attack into Oscillon's net right after Oscillon gets a demo on him, I would not be surprised, but that was actually eekso demoing Oscillon, and then Oscillon scoring a counter-attack goal. So they've swapped roles. They've swapped roles now. Well, look how quickly eekso counters. That is just ridiculous accuracy and power from distance. No time wasted. Little pop, and he throws in the air roll for good measure. You wonder, why does he do that? Well, it's for additional power. If you air roll away from the ball, of course, that allows you to dodge into the ball. If he didn't air roll there, he wouldn't have any space. He wouldn't have had any space to dodge forward. Just that subtle little air roll gives him enough space to dodge into the ball to get that additional power. That's what got the ball away from Oscillon, who was trying to read the power. He's trying to read the distance that eekso could get on the shot. But eekso is surprising him with every touch, and again puts it over the top. Oscillon just says, okay, he knows he's giving the ball away a little bit easily here. But eekso again, perfect power. Air rolling exactly as much as he needs to. 5-1. And you know, I've never seen eekso look this good as his recent form. He's very, very impressive at the moment. 2 tournament wins in a row. Half flip save for eekso. He might make it 3-1 against Oscillon, denying the Dutchman his 3rd series win in a row. Of course, he took down Xander in reverse sweep fashion. And more recently, his rival and friend Lottie. A bit more one-sided. He only lost one game to Lottie. eekso has just been so safe. Every time he comes off the wall or the ceiling, he's so quick to recover. And that is a wave dash demo. Oscillon cannot be happy about this. He just doesn't know what to do right now. He's trying to challenge eekso's ceiling plays early, but eekso's completely unshaken. Doesn't matter what Oscillon throws at him, eekso seems to be ready for it. 6-1. We're just as one-sided with less time remaining than we had in the first game. And eekso's got 3 boosts. Is that going to be enough for the flick? He's gone for this same flick maneuver a few times, where he fakes a front flip flick, lands, and then back flip flicks it. Yet to score with this strat, but it would be really cool to see him pull it off. I think I've seen OSM do it a few times on stream. But look at this strategy by eekso. It's so hard to stop. So much time being wasted. Oscillon again has to challenge early, or else eekso is going to be in full control. But eekso's in full control anyway. Look at that first touch off the wall. And he surely pops it in. No, the crossbar denies him. I would have loved to see that first touch again. But we're going to have to watch Oscillon score straight down the middle in the open net instead. Not quite as pretty a sight, but a much needed sight for Oscillon. He's down by 4. He's just been dominated in this 4th game here. And with their kickoff going in eekso's favour, this is not good news for Oscillon. Wave dash again for eekso. The wave dashes have looked so on point. The ceiling shot recoveries have been so on point, and Oscillon is just crumbling. He just doesn't know what to do against eekso's mechanics. I talked to Flores once. That was actually a bump by eekso. Look at that. Hard to catch on the first run through there. Oscillon was actually off the screen. A blind bump by eekso. But the fake 50-50s, the ceiling shot recoveries, the kickoffs are starting to go in his favour. The wave dashes, everything about eekso's play just looking so clean right now. A couple of misguided decisions, but he must be feeling very confident at the moment. And as if he wasn't winning enough kickoffs, he's going to win another by faking Oscillon out completely. Still not over, but this is starting to look a bit like Oscillon's 12 Titans first game against Lethamyr. And Oscillon's going to go the high-risk approach again. He needs a goal right now. Just doesn't look likely though. eekso reading absolutely everything. And Oscillon is trying to surprise him, but how can you surprise the man who is feeling this confident, moving this smoothly, reading every single challenge as well as he is? Well, how about that? That's how you do it. You read him even better than he's reading you. Oscillon this time coming out on top of the game of chess in the midfield. Chips it over the top of eekso. eekso's been faking so many challenges that Oscillon says, well, I'm not going to dodge into this one, because if I do, the ball's going to bounce off you, then bounce over me. But if I just chip it, it's going to go over you, and I can score. That's exactly what Oscillon needed to do there. It's exactly what he did. But I don't know if Oscillon's going to have enough time to create 5 chances, far less score them. eekso's got ridiculous control. Again, he just falls off the ceiling, straight into position, and retakes control of the ball. This has honestly been ridiculous to watch at some points. To be recovering this well out of ceiling shots and ceiling plays in a 1v1, it's almost like we're watching squishy play here against someone in unranked. Just feeling so confident no matter what surface he's coming off. Oscillon brings it within 4, but is there enough time left? Can he punish eekso for this showboating? eekso almost recovered for a 50 there. It would have just been a kick in the teeth for Oscillon. He needs kickoff wins though. Does Oscillon, and it doesn't look like he's going to get any. eekso is still pressuring the ball. Oscillon has a tiny bit of boost, but not much. And he can't recover to take the ball away from eekso. He's about to win 3-1. And yeah, you're absolutely right not to feel a comeback. Platypus power. eekso's been way too good today, and he's looking to score Oscillon in the final seconds. It's not going to happen, but GG. Either way, eekso 3-1. More one-sided than I expected, not gonna lie. More one-sided than I expected. But the result I was expecting, just because of how on fire eekso's been looking recently. He's been looking very, very good. You played OSM 7 times, best you could do was lose by 8. You know, that's something you gotta take sometimes. Just gonna say, well, that's gonna have to do. Let's see, we did actually get a couple of gifs from GIF Your Game here from that series. Let's see what they look like. Okay. So this is one of them. Let's see what this actually looks like when we put this up on the screen. This wasn't a good goal. I was just testing out the app, so This is an automatic GIF creator. Oh, it's paused. Wait a minute. I just push F1 on my keyboard and it shows the GIF. Oh, it shows it in director camera. Okay. I think it GIFs director camera, if I'm not mistaken. This looks like director camera to me. Because it's jumped out from a wide angle into this. Shows the width. And then it also shows the goal scorer. That's quite interesting. We'll have to do more of that. We'll have to do more of that later in the stream. I think that it should be sending me another GIF. It was supposed to. Watch that replay. Can you GIF from replays? That's what we're going to try to do right now. Let's see if you can GIF from replays. I certainly hope that you can. Yeah, we want to see the what a save. What one was that in? I think it was in the game 2, was it? When did eekso get that? Or was it Oscillon got a save on eekso's air dribble bump attempt? I've got a feeling it was Oscillon. I think it was this goal here. Yeah. That's a fantastic dodge. Look at this from Oscillon. Because eekso is going for an air dribble and he deliberately flies into Oscillon, or at least tries to. And Oscillon manages to dodge eekso and save the shot. That's not easy to do. Just about dodged him. What's the program called? Use the, yeah, there you go. Thanks, 5 Magics. If you use that exclamation mark GIFs command, you can download the app there. I'd fully recommend it. I'm just going to say G3, Game 3. G3 Esports. Teeth Warmer, thanks to the Twitch Prime sub. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Teeth Warmer, that would be kind of weird. Do they exist? Sounds like kind of a weird thing. Porcelain still not at the moment, but that's always subject to change. You never know. Do more 2v2 tournaments. Yeah, I'm sure we will. Eventually. I might do a tournament tomorrow, actually. If anybody's watching my stream in the early afternoon, I might be doing a tournament. Crossbar denies Oscillon an early ceiling shot lead. And again, eekso punishes on the counter. So many easy goals for eekso. And that shows you the difference between Oscillon and eekso's ceiling shots. We saw numerous ceiling shots at the end of the game. In game 3, which eekso was taking. And even if he missed, he would recover and retake possession at absolutely no danger of a counter attack. One ceiling shot for Oscillon. He misses it, lands in eekso's goal, and eekso scores. Of course, Oscillon was not expecting to miss. He was expecting to get barred down, no doubt. Tournament today? No tournament today. It's just going to be a bit more of a chill stream after this series is over. Might do a replay review, might do 2, we'll see. Might just have a chat. Oh my goodness, eekso with a nutty save. No boost at all, jumps off the inside of the post. It was the only way that he could reach Oscillon, and look at this reading of the game by eekso. I mean, Oscillon was doing this pretty well earlier, but eekso has just perfectly backed away from a 50-50 and manipulated the ball in his direction. 3-0, another strong start for eekso. He's had the more consistent offense, and that is just more inconsistency slipping in for Oscillon. The quality of Oscillon's shots have just not been up to par today when compared to eekso. The one thing he has been winning in up till now is the demo game on the back wall, but eekso returns in similar fashion. We're starting to see now a bit of a change of pace. If this was eekso scoring a counter attack into Oscillon's net right after Oscillon gets a demo on him, I would not be surprised. But that was actually eekso demoing Oscillon and then Oscillon scoring a counter attack goal. So they've swapped roles. They've swapped roles now. Well, look how quickly eekso counters. That is just ridiculous accuracy and power from distance. No time wasted. Little pop, and he throws in the air roll for good measure. You wonder, why does he do that? Well, it's for additional power. If you air roll away from the ball, of course, that allows you to dodge into the ball. If he didn't air roll there, he wouldn't have any space. He wouldn't have had any space to dodge forward. Just that subtle little air roll gives him enough space to dodge into the ball to get that additional power. That's what got the ball away from Oscillon, who was trying to read the power. He's trying to read the distance that eekso could get on the shot. But eekso is surprising him with every touch, and again puts it over the top. Oscillon just says, okay, he knows he's giving the ball away a little bit easily here. But eekso again, perfect power. Air rolling exactly as much as he needs to. 5-1. And you know, I've never seen eekso look this good. It's his recent form. He's very, very impressive at the moment. 2 tournament wins in a row. Half flip save for eekso. He might make it 3-1 against Oscillon, denying the Dutchman his third series win in a row. Of course, he took down Xander in reverse sweep fashion, and more recently his rival and friend Lottie. A bit more one-sided. He only lost one game to Lottie. eekso has just been so safe. Every time he comes off the wall or the ceiling, he's so quick to recover, and that is a wave dash demo. Oscillon cannot be happy about this. He just doesn't know what to do right now. He's trying to challenge eekso's ceiling plays early, but eekso's completely unshaken. Doesn't matter what Oscillon throws at him, eekso seems to be ready for it. 6-1. We're just as one-sided with less time remaining than we had in the first game. And eekso's got 3 boosts. Is that going to be enough for the flick? He's gone for this same flick maneuver a few times, where he fakes a front flip flick, lands, and then back flip flicks it. Yet to score with this strat, but it would be really cool to see him pull it off. I think I've seen OSM do it a few times on stream. But look at this strategy by eekso. It's so hard to stop. So much time being wasted. Oscillon again has to challenge early, or else eekso is going to be in full control. But eekso's in full control anyway. Look at that first touch off the wall. And he surely pops it in. No, the crossbar denies him. I would have loved to see that first touch again. But we're going to have to watch Oscillon score straight down the middle in the open net instead. Not quite as pretty a sight, but a much needed sight for Oscillon. He's down by 4. He's just been dominated in this 4th game here. And with their kickoff going in eekso's favour, this is not good news for Oscillon. Wave dash again for eekso. The wave dashes have looked so on point. The ceiling shot recoveries have been so on point, and Oscillon is just crumbling. He just doesn't know what to do against eekso's mechanics. I talked to Flores once. That was actually a bump by eekso. Look at that. Hard to catch on the first run through there. Oscillon was actually off the screen, a blind bump by eekso. But the fake 50-50s, the ceiling shot recoveries, the kickoffs are starting to go in his favour. The wave dashes, everything about eekso's play just looking so clean right now. A couple of misguided decisions, but he must be feeling very confident at the moment. And as if he wasn't winning enough kickoffs, he's going to win another by faking Oscillon out completely. Still not over, but this is starting to look a bit like Oscillon's 12 Titans first game against Lethamyr. Oscillon's going to go the high-risk approach again. He needs a goal right now. Just doesn't look likely though. eekso reading absolutely everything. And Oscillon is trying to surprise him, but how can you surprise the man who is feeling this confident, moving this smoothly, reading every single challenge as well as he is? Well, how about that? That's how you do it. You read him even better than he's reading you. Oscillon this time coming out on top of the game of chess in the midfield. Chips it over the top of eekso. eekso's been faking so many challenges that Oscillon says, well, I'm not going to dodge into this one, because if I do, the ball's going to bounce off you, then bounce over me. But if I just chip it, it's going to go over you, and I can score. That's exactly what Oscillon needed to do there. It's exactly what he did. But I don't know if Oscillon's going to have enough time to create 5 chances, far less score them. eekso's got ridiculous control. Again, he just falls off the ceiling, straight into position, and retakes control of the ball. This has honestly been ridiculous to watch at some points. To be recovering this well out of ceiling shots and ceiling plays in a 1v1, it's almost like we're watching squishy play here against someone in unranked. Just feeling so confident no matter what surface he's coming off. Oscillon brings it within 4, but is there enough time left? Can he punish eekso for this showboating? eekso almost recovered for a 50 there. It would have just been a kick in the teeth for Oscillon. He needs kickoff wins though. Does Oscillon, and it doesn't look like he's going to get any. eekso is still pressuring the ball. Oscillon has a tiny bit of boost, but not much. And he can't recover to take the ball away from eekso. He's about to win 3-1. And yeah, you're absolutely right not to feel a comeback. Platypus power. eekso's been way too good today, and he's looking to score Oscillon in the final seconds. It's not going to happen, but GG. Either way, eekso 3-1. More one-sided than I expected, not gonna lie, more one-sided than I expected.